Battle Royales are bleeding players, gamers failed to pass an aptitude test, Twitch is fighting bots again, and DMZ is coming back. This video is stacked, but you know we start with Battle Royales, the place where the loot is legendary and the players are toxic. And since last year, all Battle Royales except PUBG have seen a massive exodus of players. PUBG is a granddaddy of this genre, so how come they're not losing players like Warzone, Fortnite and Apex? This thing feels like watching a bunch of supermodels crash and burn while a guy in a stained undershirt keeps munching on a Slim Jim in front of 7-Eleven. Don't worry, even if you make a mistake and press that skip button on this video, this channel will not crash and burn, because nobody watches it anyway. This is not a report, this is your game loop. Over last year and a half, we've all got suspicious over our favorite Battle Royale player count. Finally, the data is in, and it turns out the Battle Royale games nosedived so hard, even the Gulag couldn't save them. Playtime plummeted by 27% in last year across the board, and here's the breakdown. Call of Duty took a massive 33% dump, Fortnite slid 29%, and Apex Legends dipped 24%. Haters would say Battle Royales are all same soup, different bowl, and ask, how many times can you drop into the same map, grab the same weapon, and die to the same rat hiding in the bush? The answer is in tens of thousands, but I already talked to my shrink about it. But what is the real reason for this decline? Genre fatigue? Cheaters? Celebrity tie-ins? I think problems run deeper than Peter Griffin fighting Goku while riding a giant Lego brick. But I will let CEOs figure that out. We've spent a decade running away from the circle, and now the circle has been closing in on the genre itself. Will it survive? That's up to you. If you think you can jump on an adventure game between your Battle Royale sessions, let me advise you not to, because the last time we did it, it ended terribly. Recently, over 800 gamers signed up for the Adventure Game Aptitude Test. What is AGAT? It's a sadistic little experiment where you need to complete the 1987 classic Maniac Mansion in 4 hours without any help. So it's only you, the game, and your brain. And apparently, the modern gaming community has completely outsourced their brains to a YouTube search bar, because the results are in and it was a bloodbath worthy of a Tarantino film. Out of 830 gamers, only 2 passed the test. That's a success rate lower than my dating profile. Look, I'm not here to shame anyone for being dependent on walkthroughs. Lord knows I've alt-tabbed out of a game more times than I can count. But bribing the officials to pass the test? You heard that right. A few heroes wanted to bribe their way to the finish line, and a few others posted Fallout 4 screenshots to prove they completed the game. Call me a failure, but I ain't that weird. So how did you do on this test? While I'm reeling from the disaster in Maniac Mansion, Twitch decided to fight the bots again, because the last time they did it, Twitch got knocked out in the second round. For years, we've all seen it. You click on a Twitch stream and it says 50,000 viewers, but the chat is moving slower than a snail, consists entirely of 3 people spamming POG and a mod peddling parlays on suspicious betting website. We all knew the numbers were fake, the streamers knew the numbers were fake, and Twitch knew the numbers were fake. They just let it happen because inflated numbers looked great for advertisers. But Twitch decided to drop the hammer and cap the viewer count on suspected Viewbotting channels. And the fallout is more entertaining than the GTA 6 trailer. I'm not gonna name names, but imagine feeling like the king of the world with 50,000 viewers only for us to find out that your community is actually just a server rack in a basement in Bangkok. So what's the takeaway here? Are we finally entering an era of honest streaming? Probably not. Humans are greedy, and Twitch has a history of making bold announcements, then backpedaling on their promises. Most likely, this is just a temporary pruning before the next wave of engagement growth packages hits the market. And when it does, I'll be sitting here with my 2 organic viewers. At least when I bomb, I know it's authentic. Not all news is bad today, especially if you answer yes on the next 3 questions. Are you a DMZ OG? Do you enjoy getting yelled at by 10-year-olds and sniped as soon as you enter an exfil chopper? Well, I got a good news for you then. So dust off your tactical vests and stop sniffing your gaming chairs, because Activision decided to dig up the DMZ corpse and give it a shot of adrenaline this fall. The DMZ reboot will come with more features than I got dating profiles. Dynamic weather, shift crafting objectives, and smarter AI. Whatever that means. All updates are on their website, but my ChatGPT is out of tokens for this month, so nobody can summarize it for me. But this is what I do know. Proximity chat is back, so get your TikTok clips ready. I can't wait to hear your screams and your mom vacuuming in the background. Now let's talk about money, because DMZ reboot is likely gonna be locked together with the multiplayer behind a premium price tag. Does that mean it will be supported longer than a few months? I don't know. Roll your dice and hope for the best. And that's what I got for you today. Until sewers of the gaming industry bring more news, this was your Game Loop. Thanks for watching.